Hey guys, what's going on? Bringing you guys a duel over here before I actually just fall asleep because I'm ready to collapse. This is actually my Gladiator beast deck at the bottom up against, what was it like? I don't know, I've never faced a deck like this before. It's like Sea Lancer, and then I saw Slushy, and then I saw Poseidra, and more Poseidra, and oh, and also it played the Elemental Dragon, the Dragon Ruler of Waterfalls title, and yeah, fun stuff. So he actually opens up Battle Fader, Duality, Treeborn Frog, Poison Draw Frog, and Swat Frog. Now, I've only played 2 duels with this deck the way that I've created it thus far, and I've opened up kind of mediocre. Actually, no, pretty bad. The first duel that I actually had, I opened up all monsters. I only run 14 monsters. I opened up all monsters, which is amazing. I'm playing the Rescue Glad variant, the one with a Rescue Rabbit. So I'm playing Andals. In that duel, I opened up double Andal. Like, it was so dumb, but whatever. And in this one, I actually opened up with double Wabaku, Chariot, Heavy Storm, and Shrink. My opponent has Battle Fader, Duality, Treeborn, Poison Draw, and Swat Frog. So let's kind of play it out. I'm first. I draw into Murmillo. Worst Glad to ever draw into, but I drew into it because I'm amazing. But actually, this is actually a good first turn move. Anytime you can set a Glad first turn and set a Wabaku is always pretty decent. Like, 9 times out of 10, they'll attack you, and then you just flip over a Wabaku, and then they feel dumb. It's I don't know, it's a good first turn setup, all things considered, and the Wabaku prevents you from getting OTK'd and all that jazz, so it's pretty good. So he draws into Sea Lancer. He goes Pot of Duality and gets a Gores off of it. Goes Swat Frog, then dumps Ronin Toad, brings it back, and ends his turn. I draw into Proving Ground. I'm planning just to do some intense damage. I am prepared for the Gores. I am more or less prepared for the Gores. So I just swing, and then he drops the Battle Fader. Now I'm not prepared. I'm kind of scared now. So I set the War Chariot, and I end there. And he discards Treeborn to special summon Swat Frog, to dump Dupe Frog, then bring it back, then dumps again, gets rid of Poison Draw Frog, dumps a Ronin Toad, brings it back, drops it again, and puts in a Dupe Frog in grave. And he's going to go for a Gotchi at this point. And I drew into Mirror Force. How lucky am I? So Murmillo goes into Retiari. Retiari is actually going to put in the most work that you've ever seen Retiari put before. So Retiari is actually going to remove the Treeborn, because I don't want to deal with it. Like, who wants to? Little do I know that I'm actually kind of helping him with Sea Lancer, but at the same time, like, I need to get rid of those, or like they're going to cause me havoc. So he goes kind of for that Swat Frog, dumps that, whatever that was. What a Atlantean Tridon? I don't know, and he dumps a Dupe Frog. Goes for Swat Frog again, and dumps Slushy. I don't know, man. So then he attacks, I flip over Wabaku, I go for that Murmillo, I hit the Swat Frog. I don't hit Gotchi because, like, it's still going to have, like, a material and then its big self afterwards. But, like, I kind of wanted to stop all the Swat Frog shenanigans, so I hit it with Murmillo. And end phase, ta-da, I draw into a Quest. Now, what a Quest is actually going to do is he's going to contact fusion with Murmillo to make Esadari. Esadari is now actually going to attack, getting rid of that Ronin Toad. I'm going to attack with Laquari and take that 200 simply because I want to get Retiari going again. Retiari will be key here because he does have that Slushy engrave, he does have that Ronin Toad, and he just has multiple stuff that I just want to just banish. So I'm going to go for that Retiari again, start banishing things. I hit that Ronin Toad. I set another Wabaku, and he goes Gold Sark here, reveals to me that he actually has some Elemental Dragons in his deck, and adds a title from his deck to his hand. And he tributes his Gotchi for Sea Lancer, then banishes, activates Ronin Toad's effect, banishes a Dupe Frog, and now he will use Sea Lancer, but I'm just going to Chariot that. So there you go. Later, Sea Lancer. So end phase, ta-da, I draw into a Mirror Force, which is I attack, he goes Gores, I'm like, whatever, I'm prepared for this. I tag, I go for a quest, I grab that chariot again, and I set the chariot, and I set the mirror force this time. Now, if he ever heavy stormed me, I'm going to be blown completely out of the water, but thank God he doesn't. So he actually goes Gold Sark again, but for Poseidra this time, and I mirror force his Gorzen token. Then he goes Ronin Toad, and then he kind of sits on that. I draw into Warning, which is really, really nice. And now I'm just going to start wrecking with Retiari once more, getting rid of that Slushy this time around, now that I kind of saw his target for it. And then, of course, there's Monster Reborn. Fun. So he goes Monster Reborn, trying to get back that Sea Lancer, and I just say no. So there's Monster Reborn gone, and he brings out Tidal, and I'm just going to Wabaku myself. And then I tag, I go for Murmillo, I pop it, and end there. I draw into Laquari, which is really nice. I just shift everything to attack. I attack, 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 attack. And now he's only at 100. So at this point I'm going for a cowboy play, regardless of what he has in hand. So I just go for a quest. The monster that I go for is irrelevant as long as it's level 4. Because I felt at this point that no matter what, I had game, or I had a strong game position. So I just kind of go for that cowboy, and the replay ends here because my opponent does surrender. So there you guys go. Fun times with Glads. Yay!